my amigas and pals, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, be sure to subscribe down below so you can keep up with all my videos. So today's video is going to be about my experience doing lip blushing. And if you have no idea what lip blushing is, it's essentially a non-invasive cosmetic tattoo that adds pigment to your lips. It gives more definition to your lips and gives the illusion of fuller lips, just like how lip liner and lipstick would if you would add it onto yourself. But you don't need anything at all, and it's a semi-permanent tattoo that lasts like 2 to 5 years. So the first time that I did it was back in November of 2018, and honestly, as terrified as I was to do it, it's probably the best thing that I've ever done. Now, I have nothing against plastic surgery or cosmetic surgeries, whatever, but I've always been super adamant on like wanting to look like myself. Like, I don't ever want there to be a day where I look in the mirror and I don't recognize myself, or I'm like, I don't see Allie, you know? So to each their own, but that's always been me. Like, I'm me. Like, I can't think of looking in the mirror and just not seeing myself. So the fact that it was only semi-permanent, lasts 2 to 5 years, it wasn't that big of a commitment. Like, God forbid if I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. And also because it's non-invasive, you're not adding anything to your face. I was happy that it wasn't gonna change the shape of my face, because that's also kind of why I'm like terrified to do anything, because I don't want to like change my face, you know? But even before, like, I never really thought I had bad lips. I mean, they weren't anything out of this world. They're not like perfect lips, but I thought I already had like a nice shape. I was just always finding myself like grabbing chapstick, grabbing lipstick, always wanting to make sure that my lips were lined. Not only when I went out, but even like with no makeup on. Like, I just needed to have some color on my lips, because if not, I felt like a zombie or like a dehydrated person. But that's just me. So the procedure only lasts about an hour. Now, my specialist put numbing cream on my lips before, because it is, like I said, essentially a tattoo. The machine that she uses is kind of like a needle, and that can be uncomfortable for some people. For me, I'm pretty good with pain, but even with that, like, the numbing cream obviously helped. And not only would she put numbing cream the first time and then, you know, kind of line my lips or put the pigment on, but every swipe after that, she would clean my lips, put numbing cream, wait a little bit, and then swipe again. And she probably did it up to about like 6 to 8 times. I don't know, I kind of lost count, but by the end, I definitely could not feel anything whatsoever, because she's very persistent with the numbing cream. So if you are kind of like scared about any pain, I mean, maybe the first round, but either way, my specialist, she's very communicative, and she's like, you know, do you feel uncomfortable? Do you need more numbing cream? And she would just add on if needed. So it wasn't too bad for me. So after the procedure, there's probably only like 3 days or so where your lips are like 60% darker than the color that you've actually chosen or that they're meant to be. So you are instructed to put on Aquaphor, Vaseline, stuff to hydrate and heal your lips. But at some point they will start peeling, and then it'll reveal the real color that they're meant to be. So there's no real like downtime. You don't have to take off of work. There's not really any like immense pain. All it looks like is that you have like lipstick on for the next couple days. Alright, so without further ado, I'm going to show you guys all the footage of my experience, the day of the procedure and the days following, so you kind of have like a timeline idea of like what the recovery process is. But this is it. Hey everybody, what's up? So I am driving on my way now to my appointment, kind of rushing because I'm running late per usual, but I just wanted to show you guys. So I did my like face makeup just a little bit, but this is what my lips look like with nothing on them. I just have Vaseline on them, kind of just to prep them, but this is what they look like. So you could really get any color you want. I had specified to her that I wanted it to be super natural, obviously, because half of the time I'm not wearing makeup, but I'm thinking I might ask for a little bit of a darker color, maybe more on the kind of mauve side, just a little bit of a tint. But even with makeup, you could see it looks like I have something on and it looks really beautiful. And then without makeup, it looks really great too. So this is how it looks. I'm excited. I always get kind of nervous though whenever I do anything, because like I don't really do things to my face. So I don't know. The kind of scaredy cat in me always gets nervous. But I'm on my way and I will keep you posted. Okay, so I just got in my car. I just finished my appointment. I didn't record as she was doing it because it is very precise with the tool. It's essentially like a tattoo. So she has to be very precise in getting the line correct and where she's putting it on my lip. So I didn't really want to be moving my arm or distracting her or shaking or whatever. So I just figured I would record right when I left. So she had to wipe off a bunch of my makeup as she was wiping off the numbing cream. But this is how my lips look right after it being done. If you were wondering how crazy or what the healing process looks like, this is the color as I'm leaving. Now, it's gonna take about 3 days, maybe even a little bit more to heal, but nothing crazy. And so this is not the color that it's gonna be, but this is still kind of like a cute color just leaving if you thought you were gonna come out looking like crazy. Hey guys, so it's about 8 p.m. at night. This is what my lips look like. I never added any more makeup to the bottom half. I was just like, whatever. I'm in like a little bit of like discomfort. They feel a little bit like stingy, but all I have to do is add Vaseline, Aquifer, whatever kind of like lip healing applicant that I have. But this is the color. Yeah, you could see that. I mean, I didn't bruise and I'm not really swollen, so it's not really like anything too uncomfortable, but just so you have an idea, this is what it looks like about 7 hours later. All right, so I'm checking in. It has been officially over 24 hours since I did the procedure, and this is how my lips look. So if you could see, the peeling is starting to begin around the outer corners. My lips feel a little bit kind of like if I had a sunburn on my lips. And that's kind of the only discomfort that I have. I've been moisturizing with my Vaseline, very light layer, because essentially you do want it to peel off, but just so you can see, this is what it looks like. So you can see what their recovery process is. So 24 hours so far. Okay, so checking in, it is day 3 of my recovering. That's what my lips look like. If you could see, they're kind of peeling all around here. They're a little bit more red. It kind of looks like I have like leftover lip liner on. I've pretty much peeled on this area. But even the area that it's peeled, it's still gonna be like 50% like a lighter shade. It's just still very, very brand new. My lips feel very tight, kind of like if they're really, really dry. You know when your lips are dry and you're like, if I smile too hard, I'm gonna crack them. That's how they feel, but clearly I've been moisturizing with my Vaseline like a crazy person. But yeah. All right, so it's been exactly 2 weeks since my procedure, and this is what my lips look like without makeup. And then this is what my lips look like with makeup. I love them so much. They're like the most beautiful blushed, rosy, mauve kind of color. They are such a natural color. You can choose really any color you like. I have a friend that loves when they're like super, super red. But every color looks different on everybody. I at least knew the color that I wanted. I wanted it natural. And then I kind of bumped it up this last time. But as you can see, once everything peels off, it's super natural and it's not anything crazy as the first day. I just feel so much more confident without makeup, with makeup, whatever. I don't always have to be worrying about reapplying my lipstick. So it's honestly one of the most amazing things I've ever done for someone that's very simplistic like me. And I just want to enhance the features that I already have. So my specialist charged $500 for the initial appointment, but let me tell you, if price is a worry for you, it is definitely worth the investment, because it's not like $300 Botox and then it's gone in 6 months, you know, like this lasts 2 to 5 years. So it's something that's actually really, really worth the money. And I can't be more of a spokesperson for it because I just love it so much. And if there's any girls that like don't want to go that route of like changing their face or doing any kind of like invasive procedures, this is a great alternative. It's a great way of just enhancing what you already have and feeling a little bit more beautiful without makeup, whatever. I'm just like so happy with them. Now, sometimes I don't even have to put on like a full lip. Like I just like rock my little Vaseline rosy lips and just feel super confident. Alright guys, well that is it for my lip blushing experience video. If you guys have any more questions that maybe I didn't touch on, please comment below and I will be sure to answer all of them. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe so you can keep up with all my videos, and I'll see you next time.